Hey, what is up YouTube? Welcome to the March Madness style AI text to video bracket. I'll be the person grading each and every one of these, and if you want to debate, leave it in the comments. And please subscribe because this took quite a bit of money and time to make. All right, let's talk about our contenders here. In the #1 seed, we get OpenAI's Sora. This one's been around for a long time, and it's a very, very good contender in our list, and that's why it's #1 at the moment. So it's capable of making minute-long videos with multiple angles. It also has cohesive storyboarding feature that helps to build out your story. About 10 seconds worth of content can be generated in 60 seconds, so that's pretty wicked fast. For 20 bucks a month, that can get you unlimited clips of 10 seconds that are 720p that also have a watermark. With 50 priority fast clips, so after you do those 50 clips, it'll put it into relax mode, and it doesn't generate them as fast, but it is fully unlimited. So very powerful AI generator, but one thing to note is it does not make audio, just visual. Sora will be facing off against the 8th seed in the bracket, which is a less known AI, but equally as powerful, and it's called Pixverse. This one you can easily convert images and text easily into videos. And much of the content on Pixverse has proven to go viral over and over again on social media. It supports content from 720p to 1080p. You can also select fast generation mode or normal. As for the payment tiers, they are slightly different. They have a free tier that has limited credits for you to use, so you can kind of test it out. In the round 1 of all the bracket, I'll be using the exact same prompt on all of the AIs to see which can create the best. The prompt is this: a wide cinematic aerial shot of ancient Rome at golden sunset. The Colosseum stands tall, surrounded by the marble temples, columns, and rooftops glowing in the warm light. In the far distance, a massive burning meteor enters the sky, trailing smoke and fire as it pierces through the clouds. The camera slowly tracks the meteor as it descends towards the city. It nears impact. Roman citizens in the street look up in shock. Slams into the city center in a fiery explosion, sending a shockwave of dust and fire and rubble across the Forum and the Colosseum. A final wide shot shows the city in ruins, covered in smoke and glowing embers. So a very visual prompt right here. We'll see how the AIs can do. We'll see which one can create the very best. So our first contenders here: Sora by OpenAI versus Pixverse. We'll see which one makes a better AI video. Let's do this. Okay, we're first checking out Sora. 5 seconds long. Let's do this. Okay, all right. Looks like we have, it's almost like the aftermath of a meteor explosion. Okay, we have some reflections in the water down there, and it's right next to the Colosseum. Looks like we have like a normal looking road, but it does look pretty ancient. Okay, it doesn't look bad, honestly. It looks pretty realistic. I definitely could tell that it was AI, but it's not bad. That's not bad. It's Capri Sun. All right, now we have Pixverse on the table. Looks like we got the Roman Colosseum right here, and it doesn't really look like Rome to me. I mean, maybe, yeah, kinda. I mean, I was there like last week. Looks like we have something in the sky right here. Oh, let's play it already. Oh. That was the realest thing I've ever seen in my life. That was beautiful. Let's play that back again. Just came out of like, it like almost like was part of this little stream right here. This little light thing that we already had, like another meteor looking thing comes down and just, it's like a perfect circle. Beautiful. Okay. And and then it just blows up and destroys everything. I hope we have better stuff than this. The winner for round 1 between Sora and Pixverse is gonna be Sora. Pixverse just, what the frick was even that? I don't even know. All right, so they fought a good battle, but it looks like Sora comes out champion in the end, and they'll be moving on to the final 4. All right, for our second matchup, we have the legendary Kling Ai. This is a high-end text-to-video generator from a Chinese tech giant called Kaishao. Probably butchered that. And it makes cinematic shots and delivers fluid motion and complex camera movements. It has multi-elemental editing and even has lip sync capabilities. Also has a feature where you can convert images into videos as well. Generally, it takes around 60 seconds to make a 5 to 10 second clip, but for higher quality renders, it will take much more time. This one does have a free plan as well. It'll give you 66 daily credits. Each video is around 20 credits to make, so that'll get you about 3 videos a day. Not bad for free. Also, the free plan has a watermark, so you'll have to deal with that. And the Kling Ai will be facing off against the infamous Luma Dream Machine. This is a powerful text-to-video model that can generate up to 10-second clips with its Ray 2 model. Also supports image-to-video as well. It boasts that it generates realistic physics and lifelike action. I'll be the judge of that. Supports up to 720p and 1080p quality. Generally takes around 2 to 3 minutes to generate a 10-second clip. This does also have a free tier. It can do unlimited images and then watermark 720p. That is non-priority. Great for testing, but not much else. Let's check out Kling Ai, see what we can get right here. Okay, so we got a little moon looking thing. We got the Colosseum. We have normal cars. Not sure how there's cars in ancient Rome, but we'll see how it looks. Okay, cars are speeding by. And looks like the moon is, that was it. That was it. Did not blow anything up. There's a bunch of cars and people. It wasn't really, I mean, the buildings kind of look like ancient Rome. They're a little more modern buildings now, but like, what the frick was even that? Okay, Luma Dream Machine. All right. Okay. All right. So already looks more like ancient Rome. There's a ton of people right here. Looks like we got some old buildings. All right, the landscape already looks 10 times better. Let's see what we got here. Okay, that's like almost perfect, but it's just backwards. What the? Okay, wait, watch. I'm gonna literally just scroll this backwards and you tell me how great that looks. Oh, here comes the meteor. Boom. Obviously it doesn't blow it up quite yet because it doesn't quite hit it fully. All right, both of those are freaking awful. Two awful teams right here in March Madness, but the win is gonna have to go to Luma Dream Machine. It just looked way more realistic. It followed the prompt a little bit better. Like, what the heck was even Kling Ai? It was like the moon was just like, what the Capri Sun. Our next matchup in the round 1 is Runway Gen 3 versus Adobe Firefly. Runway Gen 3 is in the 3rd seed and Adobe Firefly is in the 6th seed. Runway Gen 3 is the latest version of Runway's Gen series, offering fluid motion, cinematic transitions, and realistic scenes. It features advanced text-to-video capabilities, great color grading, and artistic flexibility. There is a free plan that gets you 125 credits, so 3 projects and a watermark. As for Adobe Firefly, this one is a little bit different than all the other ones. One that is made by Adobe, obviously, different type of company. It excels in visual fidelity and frame stabilization, but its generation speed and customization are still catching up. As for the pricing, it's just included in some Creative Cloud subscriptions, and there's no standalone pricing. So it's kind of harder to access, but if you have a Creative Cloud subscription, maybe through your school or work, or you just have one, then you can use it. All right, next we got Firefly versus Runway. So Firefly right here. Oh, it's already looking far superior to our counterparts that we already watched. Okay, let's do this. 5-second video. Resolution looks higher quality. Okay, it looks like, oh, what the freak? Okay. All right, that was cool. So it looks so great. And then we just got this I don't know what happened after that. It just blew up and just nuked the Colosseum. So at least we destroyed the Colosseum. Something went wrong here. Dang it, it was so close. Okay, the resolution is a lot better though. The scene looks very good though. Very impressed with the scene. All right, we're gonna have to see what Runway can do. Okay, so that also looks really good. And it looks like kind of more like the Aftermath. And there's good destruction, good carnage. Looks like they've got the rocks falling down. Ooh, this is tough. Honestly, the Firefly looks so good, but it just became so wonky and it kind of messed it up. I don't know, you can argue with me in the comments, but I'm gonna say Runway. Next up, we got this one. I'm very excited for this one. This one is Veo3, who is in our number 2 seed, just behind Sora, against HailouAi, the 7th seed. HailouAi just barely came out, and we're gonna be seeing which can make a better AI video. So Google Veo3 is Google's DeepMind flagship AI for text to video, delivering cinematic visuals and even ambient sounds.
They left behind a ball today.
Effects and synchronized voiceovers. This is one thing that sets it apart a lot. It generates up to 20 seconds long with high realism and stunning motion physics. Veo excels in dynamic lighting, camera movement, and narrative consistency. As for the pricing, this is where things get a little bit complicated. There is 2 tiers. You get the Pro plan, which is either 20 bucks a month, but they are offering a massive 15-month free trial, which is what I'm on right now. And this allows you to get around 50 standard 720p clips per month, but you are limited to 3 fast generations per day to prevent abuse of the server. As for HailouAi, it's an emerging text-to-video generator that emphasizes an artistic control and excels in AI-stylized dreamlike compositions with fine-tuned motion paths, coloring, and cinematic behavior. The video quality is anywhere from 720p to 1080p depending on the tier, and the generation times are anywhere from 3 to 5 minutes long. There is a free tier that allows for 480p to 720p clips that are 10 to 5 clips per week. All right, I'm most excited for this battle right here, okay? I think that HailouAi, however you say it, is the freaking underdog. I'm not even gonna lie. I know that Veo is goated, and it's the 2nd seed, which probably should be higher than that. I made ChatGPT rank them, and so yeah, that's what you get, OpenAI being the best. We're gonna check HailouAi. Okay, let's look at the scene. Looks like we got a half-destroyed forum right here, and some things in the distance. But we have a meteor. Also, the Coliseum looks like it's has a second outer thing. I don't really know what's going on. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Wow. 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 That has to be the best one we've seen yet. Wow, that was impressive. HailouAi. Look, we even covered the people in smoke in the bottom. It even burst into the building right next door. It just like blew up everything around it. Wow. Hit the middle, like just perfectly in the middle of the Coliseum. Wow. But unfortunately, Hailou just matched up with the wrong guy here. Veo 3. Okay, so the resolution on the Veo 3 is lower, but that's because of my plan. We have a nice scene of the Roman Coliseum right here. The streets kind of look, it kind of more looks like the cobblestone roads. You can't see, there's a bunch more roads here now. We got all the forum ruins, some buildings. Okay, the scene looks pretty good. All right, let's try this. The thing about this one is it has audio. Okay. So it looks like our meteor just appeared right there. So we're just gonna maybe cut that clip out. I don't know, okay. Okay, here it comes. Wow. That was really good. And the thing is I feel like it was a little more realistic. Because look, you have the shadow here on the left side. You can watch the trail go down. Blew up, smashed all the rocks down here. You get some nice rubble. Dang. Oh, the audio is just so nice. Gotta say it though. The win goes to Veo 3. HailouAi performed exceptionally, but the win goes to Veo 3. On to the final 4. All right, so as of right now, there are only 7 brackets that haven't gotten all of them wrong yet. Yeah, you better believe it. 30,000 people betted on this. All right, now for round 2, we're gonna see how they do with some viral content. I've been seeing these AI cutting videos all over social media, and we're gonna see which one can recreate them the very best of the 4. So this is our prompt. It says, in a soft lit room, a person carefully places a massive raw gemstone on a wooden cutting board. The gem glows faintly with swirls of blue and purple, holding a sharp razor chef's knife. The person slowly slices through the gem as if it were a vegetable. The blade moves smoothly, revealing clean, sparkling layers inside the crystal. Each slice lands a soft clink. Tiny fragments fall away as the light bends through the sliced surfaces. The camera stays close, capturing every detail, reflection, textures, and shimmering dust in the air. Beautiful prompt. Thank you, chat, for writing that for me. We got Sora versus Luma Dream Machine. And unfortunately, this is kind of the weaker side of the bracket. Let's take a look at Sora. Now we are in round 2. And as you guys heard the prompt, we're trying to get some viral cutting videos, you know, those super satisfying videos. We'll see who wins. This one, we have a completely different prompt. All right, we'll see what's going on here. Looks like we got a weird looking rock here. We got some knife. All right, we got some shards here. Let's go. Okay, what the freak is even that? Yeah, so he's not cutting it, he's trying to cut it. I guess maybe they're making that seem more realistic where he's like trying to cut a rock and he can't. The only problem is the rock is moving like it's jello. This looks like he's trying to cut a steak, but it's like a alien steak. I don't really know what's going on. That was rough. Let's see what we get here with a Luma Dream Machine. All right, the rock already looks more rocky. We got some chips here on the side. Okay. Okay. All right, so it looks like he's like just cutting down on the rock. Okay, and then he gets some more rock, but hand looks pretty good. The knife looks good. The rock looks way better, in my opinion. Okay, honestly, both awful, but Luma Dream Machine wins, being an upset right here. We're kicking out Sora, who's the #1 seed. Okay, now for the better side of the bracket. Let's do this. We're gonna start with Runway. So actually what I did here is Runway needs an image to start, right? And so I tried using the image from Veo 3, and I'll show that one next, but I'll do an image that Runway generated, then I used to make it into a video. Here we go. This is the result right here. Nice serrated knife, person's hand, and we got some rocks here, and we're gonna cut the rocks, okay? All right, the rocks be looking like jello on the knife, but the rock looks pretty realistic. Honestly, probably better than the other two. But let me just show you what Veo did. Oh, just prep yourself. This is so beautiful. Hear the sounds already? It's so good. Okay, the rock did grow a little bit. It looked pretty thin, then it kind of grew. But like, wow. Look at the bokeh. See how it's blurry right here? Then it focuses, and that's like how a real camera works. The knife cuts. It seems so realistic, like it's cutting a piece of bread. By far, the best video of the whole round. So I took a screenshot from the Veo 3 video, and I threw it in Runway, and I'll show you the results. Okay, this also looked really good. Not quite as satisfying, but like much better than the one it created itself. I'll tell you that. Honestly, not bad. And that puts the Luma Dream Machine against Veo 3 in the championship. All right, and now for the championship, we'll be putting the two side by side to see which is actually better. And we'll be making an epic fight scene. And the prompt that we'll be putting into the generators is this. As thunder rumbles over a shattered battlefield, two lone warriors stand before a massive glowing gate carved into the side of a mountain. The wind howls. One warrior wears obsidian armor and holding a burning sword. The other, draped in white and gold, channels lightning through their hands. The camera circles slowly as the debris floats in the air, suspended in time. With a sudden roar, the gate cracks open, behind them releasing a blinding surge of light and energy. The warriors charge at each other in slow motion as the world around them begins to collapse. Fire, lightning, stone, and sky all crash together in one final clash. The scene freezes mid-air as both blades collide. Thank you, chat, for writing that beautiful prompt. Okay, first we're gonna start with the Luma Dream Machine. Take a look here. Okay, all right, already. We got our good guy and our bad guy right here. Looking very cool already. Let's see how it turns out. Oh, wow. Whoa, 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 whoa. That was some crazy action, I'm not gonna lie. That was kind of sick. Okay, I just want to do this slower. Boom. He just like broke his sword and then just, wow, fighting and, well, I don't even know what's going on right here. Electricity, wow. Okay. So we have our light and our dark guys, and we have the bridge exploding, and it looks pretty cool, honestly. I think there's so much action you can't really notice the flaws as much, but pretty cool. Now for Veo 3. Oh my gosh, it already looks so much better. Dude, what do they put into Veo 3, man? Why is it so good? And listen to the audio too. Dude, it looks so good. It looks so good. Like just watch, even without the sound. Like look at this. All of a sudden the gate blows up, light, you can see the reflection on their character. See that? And then it turns off, bigger explosion, rocks come at them. Even the rock, you can see the rock right there. So this is a little weird. The sword comes around his back. So that was wild. And then like appears back at him. That was a sick move, like that. And that just looks so good. Look at that. About to put the sword down and just kill this guy, but wow. At the end of the day, Veo 3 is the winner of the March Madness style text to video AI generator. The one that I would put in second place, even though technically our second place was the Luma Dream Machine, HailouAi, HailouAi. This one performed exceptionally, and they have a ton of free credits too. Like this one is like virtually like free in a lot of ways. That was very impressive. I put this one as the second best by far. If you want to check out links to any of these, they're in my description. But thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day. Peace.